maximum, and then we'll deploy the 3 parachutes that we will need to land. Obviously though, so the parachutes do deploy, as you can see there, they deploy at 1,500 meters. It was a little late. I know that for some reason this happened. The center parachute kept trying to cut it, but the software stopped it. At least for a little while, until this happened. And then, suddenly, they deployed another parachute in the center of the launch vehicle. Later named Payload Bay. Okay, so as you can now see, this is actually pretty much just a delayed landing. And yes, this thing does pretty much fall like a brick. And then, sort of just fell over. Yeah, just, I don't know why, it just falls over. Anyways, we now have a new rocketeering company, in which we now have a twin engine company, engine design, where we can now increase this to max, and we can now also have plenty of power. Alright, that's obviously launch 2 was pretty good. You know, by no means was it the best launch, but the sounding was great. Reaching way over. One second. Reaching way over the 40-kilometer altitude mark. Still, though, this thing was pretty destructible. And as a result, we had to try to just turn up the whole thing. Slowly but surely. Okay. Well, the rest of the launch vehicle pretty much just broke itself up. The main rocket actually stayed intact. All the payload bay, all the payload just pretty much just done broke. The old Pro just fell like a brick. Pretty much just fell like a brick. Okay, new strategy. We're going for an actual probe. It's supposed to be. Because wider fuel tanks have been unlocked. And yes, we have the Italian engine now. Means that we have these fuel tanks. Wow. That's so It's just now a pretty ridiculous design here by my company. Pretty much, this is just the result of pretty much stupidity. I'm very tolerant. Now we obviously have an SSTO here. This was the design. do lower the throttle to get more fuel efficient. But then again, lower the throttle just to not go overwhelmingly fast. Unfortunately, we're still generally, the more engines piss. We didn't even make it to space. I decided just to go back to manned biotests. You might be wondering what manned biotest means. Now, pretty much in this timeline, we need to explore the world. Obviously, though, by doing this, we would need, planes. Planes that can carry cargo. And we have created just that. We have created wide-body jets, which can carry our great and impressive vehicles out to destinations that they need to go to. And in the meantime, these two biotest samples will actually be riding along on my car. Two biotest samples are usually tested at fall applications. This was pretty much just the car plane that, that pretty much most of my company had wanted. It's just a giant sky plane. Anyways, this is my pretty ridiculous design. My proposed vehicle is this grand behemoth. In comparison, this is how much fall damage you take. None. So therefore, and also, just so you know, there's a dramatic drop off at the end. Because, just a dramatic drop off. Just be one single jet. Just a one jetliner. Even now it's just a one jet. Still, I decided just to give two other engines a fuel source. if anything. In any case, we will be staying right there. You always say pilot, flying the plane. Great aircraft that we made. What? Bruh. Okay. So we now turn on prison. Open the door to flight of John on the prison. I don't know. That decrease my ability to fly a plane. Right. Okay. Alright. Obviously, after this great mega disaster, I decided just now to build rocket planes. Obviously, this was the great aerodynamic design. Then this was my final design. A great vehicle which had very good capability. I decided just to build it. Build the great vehicle. Obviously the great sounding program must not go down. This is the first event in the sounding program. We have flown rockets far and wide. That nothing will stand in our way. Obviously, I decided just now to make a powered descent. Look at that. I'm kidding. This did not actually happen. What did happen was the great disaster. That was my flight. Actually, I decided just to add a few structural parts on the left side in order to balance out the weight. Where the Cauldron engine, I decided just to add a few, just a few minor add-ons to the top of it to make it less aerodynamic. The goal is to go for a more airplane friendly, and 40 degrees climb angle. Eventually, though, as this whole thing got emptier and emptier, I look for lowering the climb angle. Time is about 30 degrees. What kind of degrees climb angle though? I decided to try to just climb higher, and then after being able to pass 2,000 meters in altitude, then to turn on the Cauldron engine. Until you realize the fact that most of the weight's further back. That's when you start to realize that you've done messed up. Let's figure out back. Alrighty then. And he landed. Good. Okay, good. So he didn't die. Yet. Yet. Probably will die later. But you know what? It's time for a grand awakening. It's time for a bigger engine. You know, I think we just needed a little more supply stuff. For our engine and also a reserve fuel tank. A reserve fuel tank? Yeah, you know, I think that would be pretty good. Just now considering the incredible weight of the spacecraft. I had just now decided the incredible it's a very plane-friendly climbing of 20 degrees. You see so much fun. Because now we needed to transfer this fuel from the other part of the plane back to this. To mention the rocket plane was a success. The plane was a great success. We managed to land it once again. We landed once again. Now all I can say is goodbye.